1607. Let's see if I can get through this in less time than it takes for a full unboxing. Because this, according to the scribbles there, says GL1200, which means these are the gold planars. Now, my GL850s showed up, loved them, reviewed them, told everyone to buy them, and then apparently everyone got, or most people got, slightly lesser GL2000s. I had a friend come over who recently sold his set, because like, they were all right. And he heard mine, and he's like, oh my God, these are not the set I got. So I'm gonna look into that. And then I got the GL850s, which were the big AMT ones, and I gave them like a meh. They're like warm and forward, and he listened to those, and he said, these are what I got. He didn't actually get the 850s, he just said the 2000s sounded like the 850s. So now these are the 1200s, which are a slightly different breed. Again, I think I mentioned them in the GL2000 video. Or did I mention the GL2000 and the GL850? These use a ribbon tweeter, like the, why do I always blank when I need to remember the name of the goddamn, RAL. The RAL Ribbon SR, whatever the fuck. Which is, again, another reason I like Gold Planar. They made a planar, they made an AMT, and now they've made a ribbon. Like, no one, like, wouldn't you, oh my God. Wouldn't you think that's gonna be janky as shit? Here's power. Wouldn't you think you would make like a couple of the same things? They're not, they are literally off and running. It's like it feels like Bell Labs is back open, and only for audio. So yeah, when you run a ribbon tweeter, you tend to need a lot of power. So things like this exist. This is specifically I have no much idea how much these run, by the way, cost-wise. Not a clue. They could be 3,000, they could be 8,000, they could be 1,500 bucks. I don't know. You get a amp ribbon interference, 0.2 ohm load, GL2000 IC, bunch of Chinese characters. That needs to be greased or something. This is also very cold and very heavy. So this transforms speaker inputs, so from an amplifier, and I think I know exactly which amplifier I'm going to plug into this, into a 4-pin XLR, which I'm not sure I should also plug what's it go into that. Holy God, these cables. Like regular headphones into it. Wow, they really went full Chinese eBay on you with these. These are, say CVS. These are some speaker cables, brah. I'm gonna use these. These are nice. They come with those weird bananas that are not quite. This unscrews. See how bad this is. It just pops on. It's just a normal banana plug adapter. Like, it's nice that they offer you speaker cables that aren't total piles of shit. These are a little bit better than I would have thought. I don't like the way that hooks up, but it just has to get power from my amp. Excuse me, Kinnear Baldar, we're trying to talk here. Quit distracting me with your box. So we need that. Put this back in here. So these headphones are not really like headphones that you could just like whip out and use in a bus terminal. Again, with the bus terminal references, and I've never been to one. That needs that. Now, RAL made a deal with shit, and shit, like shit, Magni Modi, that shit, makes a specific headphone amp that is designed to run the RAL ribbon tweeters, which makes the sense that they run, that same exact set would run these, because the technology is the same. And these are gonna look just slightly different. What do we got? We got 2 silica packets, which we will throw in the garbage so the cat doesn't eat them. We have got a rolled up piece of paper that is very important that it tells me things entirely in Chinese. There's no English on this, but it's okay. Warning, I'm assuming that means warning. Something about the thing doesn't, oh, there's a side with a thing. Okay. It'll be fine. I remember how this is put in here in case I need to sell these again. We've got foam holding the backs. We've got 2 extra pads, or 2 different pads. Look at this is a fucking sandwich. I guess we're looking for the world's biggest pads. They're gonna be Velcro attached. Yes, they're gonna be Velcro attached because that's a Velcro. These are Non-memory foam, but holy fuck, gooey. Gooey, oh my, that is a fucking hilariously, where's the big headphone? Here's LCDX and here's HD800s. So here's HD800s versus that. That is hilariously large. Can we just all laugh together? What does LCDX feel like? Oh yeah, LCDX is like tiny little baby headphones compared to that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely, we're 12 minutes already. Put those there. This is the wire. Interesting. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be detached or not because I don't know what kind of bullshit we're looking at. Please be good, please be decent. Is it the same one? No, it's not. This is actually, I thought it was gonna be more Chinese warning labels. I'm just gonna remove those because I don't speak that language anyway. If you don't read the warning label language, just cut it off. There's no point. So we got a 4-pin, which obviously goes into this, into the 8-way fabric weave like the GL850 had. We come up, big gold planar logo, and then we end with, we terminate on a 3.5 millimeter, but stereo. I'm not sure if these are gonna do a weird patterning thing, so you can't use other wires. I probably wouldn't. The reason I had a problem with the 850's wires is because the connectors would get stuck because they were the mini XLRs, and these are not mini XLR, so this will just be fine. A little bit of jank going on here, which shouldn't be a thing because they are coiled wires. I think we can just get rid of that by doing that. Okay, loop you over. Let's pick up these monstrosities. They are very light. Holy crap, did not expect that. What's down here? Okay, amp to adapter to thing, that's easy enough. That full range, true ribbon headset shield. These are so light. Holy fark. Like you actually can't see the ribbon. There's a fabric in front of it. They've wrapped in a fabric. That's carbon fiber. Oh my God. Oh, we've birthed another one of these. Put that back in there, put that back in there. Same headband as the rest of the group. Nice and soft and big and comfy. So when you stretch it out over a head, these look insane. These look like the kind of headphones you would draw on your robot in kindergarten. I'm not offended by that. That's actually like, if you're gonna high-end me, motherfucker, high-end me. Plus, there's some people who don't like the raw ribbons, like weird touch your head, but not actually touch your ears and float there thing. So this will be interesting to see how Gold Planar has handled that. They fold this far, they do not fold flat. They're so light for their size. It's almost like this is comedically big and it's still light. So let's peel off one of these Velcro pads. And we got a very boring nothingness. Velcro, and you can see there's 8 openings behind this very thin, weirdly folded like, it looks like the stuff you'd put under soil. So it's like a fabric mesh. Oh, and here's your, I'm afraid to do this because I know this. I know that like these things can be changed out or worn out. I don't have an English instructions to do this, but this is where you would extract the entire thing. There's a hole here and a hole here. So I'm not sure if those are locks. I'm pretty sure they would just pull straight up. I don't want to do it. I don't want to break them before I even get to try them. These pads, also not memory foam, but it's so big and perforated. And these are officially the biggest headphone pads that come on a headphone. The only thing bigger than these is probably those big Sony ones, just because they were like 2 inches thick. So yeah, and there's your normal standard plug. I'll put the stock pads. Is there a seam that I have to concern myself with? I don't think there is. I'm gonna put them on my head now for the first time. This is gonna be hilarious. They actually feel real linear. Oh my God, I extended them too far. That's there. They feel weird. It's kind of like wearing stacks. Ow. It's kind of like wearing, like, they just feel like big headphones. Like your ear, you have enough room to move them around on your ear. So if it's not positioned right, I am noticing the pads are squeaking a bit. Like it's like, you know, when you're banging in a shitty hotel in a cartoon, it's like squeaky, 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 squeaky. That's kind of like what it's like. That might go away, or I might be able to fix that. We'll see. I have high hopes, but at the same time, the GL850s had high hopes, and the GL850s were like, they're the best AMT I've ever heard, but I've only heard one. Well, these might be the best ribbon headphone I've ever heard, but I've only heard one, and it was the RAL. And I actually heard the RAL years ago, like 2018 or 19's Can Jam out in Denver was the only time I heard them. And then after that, I was like, yeah, send me a pair for review. 2 years passes, they start sending them to other people. People are giving them really odd reviews, like they changed something, it doesn't sound as good. So I heard them when they were at their peak. I heard that golden set of Can Jam years ago. And I remember being super interested. So now I'm gonna have to go off 3.5 years of like old memory to decide if these sound better than the RAL ribbon tweeters. However, somebody is interested in sending me the RAL ribbon tweeters now. Not RAL, because they take fucking forever to do anything with anyone. So that's gonna be a review to remember, is if I can get these and the RALs in the house at the same time. Actually, you know what? Are these gonna stick down too far and hit me in the shoulder? A little bit on the right-hand side. Usually with headphones this big, I get concerned about that, because now that's the length. Like if your ear is here, and that's where it's coming down. That's why, as much as I dislike the Sennheiser H800s for feel and fit, having the wire be up tucked behind it is a brilliant idea. They should do something like that with this. Just have a little, there's plenty of space. It's literally, this is all empty space. The entire sides of this is just empty space. You could hide drugs. You could hide guns. You could hide, what's it called? Human trafficking. Just put humans in here. I love this copper, by the way. Oh my God, it's nice and strong. Okay, that's it. What are we at? 19. I did it for 12 minutes. It's a 12-minute unboxing of a single product. If anyone would like to try to help me translate this, if you know Chinese, I'll hold this open right here. Help me. What's the red with the asterisks? What is it telling me to do? What is it telling me I can't do? I don't understand. I don't understand. How well do these plug in? Oh, those are, I don't like the sound of those plugging in. Oh, it sounds like I'm cutting something. All right, thank you for stopping by this unboxing. Where's Chewbacca? Pasta link toothpaste. Pasta at the end. I'm sorry, baby. I know. Just, I gotta keep you on your toes. Just link your favorite toothpaste if you could find it on Amazon. Very specific. I don't know why. It just came to me. Goodbye.